Listen, if you're tuning into this explainer, there's a really good chance you know the exact frustration I'm talking about. You know, staring at your phone with zero leads or feeling that absolute gut punch of rejection. It can honestly feel like you're sprinting on a treadmill and going nowhere. Well, take a deep breath. Today, we are unpacking Direct Selling Mastery, the Professional Blueprint by Narendra Chandel. We're going to dig right into the source material together, acting as your personal mentor to discover the exact strategies that can transform all that anxiety into rock-solid authority. Okay, let's just address the elephant in the room with this staggering number, 80%. 80% of beginners fail in direct selling. But here's the fascinating secret the sources reveal. They don't fail because they aren't working hard enough. Actually, scratch that. They're usually working exhausting hours. They fail due to a fundamental misunderstanding of the industry, totally wrong expectations, and completely missing the right tools. So if you've been struggling, it's really not your work ethic. You've just been handed the wrong map. So let's fix that map right now. Here is the 6-step agenda the blueprint lays out for us. We'll cover the foundation, personal branding, lead generation, communication, AI and automation, and finally, leadership and action.
Jumping right into Module 1, the Direct Selling Foundation. The blueprint really emphasizes that true success requires building an ethical foundation first. You literally have to rewire your mindset. Direct selling is not about aggressively pushing products onto people who clearly don't want them. Instead, it's a profession of transferring trust, transferring value, and transferring skills.
And this brings up a massive point, absolutely crucial for anyone operating, especially in the Indian market right now. The sources make a crystal clear impartial distinction between legal direct selling and illegal pyramid schemes. Ethical direct selling, it's entirely product or service-based. It's value-driven, skill-focused, and operates strictly under consumer protection guidelines. On the flip side, those fraudulent schemes rely on investment hype, incredibly high-pressure recruitment over actual sales, and short-term thinking. Understanding this difference is your absolute armor against scams, and it's the bedrock for a long-term respected career.
I just love this quote from the blueprint. Think about it. Imagine you have this gorgeous, luxury 2-crore car, but you get a flat tire. You can bring 1,000 people over to stare at that tire with incredible enthusiasm, but without a wrench, yeah, you're not going anywhere. Enthusiasm without tools is just noise, and honestly, it leads straight to burnout. In direct selling, your tools are your professional sales scripts, your tracking sheets, and your communication systems.
Which leads us perfectly into Module 2, Personal Branding and Authority. Because once you actually have the right tools, you need people to actually listen to you.
Establishing personal authority makes you a magnet for prospects, way before you ever pitch a single product. The source material highlights branding ecosystems like Grow10X and Veritas V as prime examples of this. Why does this matter for you? Well, as a beginner, aligning yourself with established professional platforms instantly elevates your own brand. It signals to your network that you aren't just some amateur trying to make a quick buck. You're a trusted advisor backed by serious professionals.
So how do you actually communicate that authority online? The sources outline a brilliant 90-day social media content plan built on 4 pillars. You need to educate your audience, share broader industry awareness, post actual proof and testimonials, and showcase the lifestyle of your community. The biggest rookie mistake? Just spamming product links to your friends and family until they literally stop answering your texts. Think of your network like a bank account. You have to make continuous deposits of genuine value before you can ever ask for a withdrawal. Let's make this actionable right now. This is your first piece of homework, straight from the blueprint. As soon as we finish this explainer, define exactly who you are trying to help. What's your niche? Then, go optimize your WhatsApp business profile and your LinkedIn. Make absolutely sure they clearly state the value you provide to people, not just the name of the company you work with. Okay, with your brand looking sharp, let's transition to Module 3, Proven Lead Generation Strategies. How do we continuously build a pipeline of both warm contacts like friends and family and cold contacts without sounding like a pushy, desperate salesperson? The answer the training provides is this highly methodical 4-step pipeline. Contact, meet, propose, and close. You cannot, I repeat, cannot jump from contact straight to close. It's like proposing marriage on a first date. It just freaks people out. You have to nurture the relationship logically. From the first casual hello, to a meeting where you actually discover their needs, to a tailored proposal, and finally the professional handshake. It's all about the pacing. Let's pause for a quick reality check. Ask yourself right now, are you pushing products or are you solving problems?
If your prospect feels, even for a second, like you are just trying to hit a sales quota, their guard immediately goes up. But if you position yourself as a consultant who is there to solve their specific pain point, wow, the entire dynamic shifts in your favor.
This mindset shift brings us directly into Module 4, communication and closing deals. This is where the anxiety usually spikes for beginners, right? Inviting people to presentations and navigating that critical closing phase where money actually changes hands. To help ease that anxiety, the blueprint gives us some great technical terms that we can easily translate. Look at the difference between a soft follow-up and a final follow-up. A soft follow-up is like asking a friend, "Hey, what did you think of the new movie trailer?" It's a friendly, no-pressure check-in after they've seen a presentation. But a final follow-up, that's saying, "Listen, the movie starts at 8 o'clock. Are you buying a ticket, or should I give this seat to someone else?" It's a direct, professional request for a commitment. Using both prevents you from sounding desperate while still maintaining your strong professional posture.
But hey, what happens when they inevitably say no? Early rejection totally crushes beginners. So here's your step-by-step troubleshooting guide. Step 1, accept the 80-20 rule. If you pitch 10 people, expect 8 to say no right off the bat. It's just statistics, it is not a personal insult. Step 2, listen to their objection without getting defensive. Step 3, use this brilliant script from the sources, offer a zero-pressure opt-out. Just say, "Hey, what if you just don't join right now?" I promise you this instantly drops their defensive wall. And step 4, simply keep the relationship open for the future. Timing is everything.
Once you've mastered closing and handling those objections, you need to scale. That's Module 5, AI, Automation, and Scaling. The sources project that by 2030, direct selling will be completely dominated by those who work smart, not just those who work hard.
And here is exactly what that smart work looks like in practice. It's utilizing AI for your team training modules, setting up automated CRM, customer relationship management systems, building digital lead funnels, and strictly using daily activity trackers. Leveraging these tools means you spend way less time doing manual paperwork and data entry and way more time actually building human relationships and leading your team to success.
And speaking of leading your team, we are now entering our final module, leadership and daily action. Because honestly, knowing all this high-level theory is completely useless without the daily grind and ethical leadership required to create true duplication in your business. Let's look at the actual math of success. This table separates the top earners from the people treating this like a hobby, and it's all about consistency. Your daily routine, 3 to 4 genuine invitations, meticulously tracking your follow-ups, and publishing at least one value-driven social media post. Your weekly checklist, hitting a minimum of 25 total invitations, running a team training session, and assessing your pipeline. It's simple, yes, but it requires relentless, high-energy execution. Which brings us to your final piece of homework from the blueprint. Grab a pen and paper right now. Write down your 100-person warm list. Don't judge, don't overthink it, just write the names. And before your head hits the pillow tonight, make 5 calls, using that value-driven, problem-solving approach we just discussed. As the source material powerfully reminds us, action is the only cure for fear. Ultimately, the entire goal of this blueprint, beautifully visualized by the Grow10X ecosystem, is to help you absolutely dominate your niche, scale your efforts using smart automated systems, and transform not just your bank account, but your identity as a professional. True, lasting wealth in this industry comes from fostering a culture of growth and unshakable ethics. So, I'm going to leave you with this final, provocative thought to chew on today. You already have skills, whether it's communication, teaching, or just connecting with people. Direct selling isn't about changing who you are. It's about leveraging who you already are so much more effectively. Are you ready to turn your existing skills into real income, lasting influence, and a massive positive impact? The blueprint is right here in your hands. Now, it's time to execute.